Alright guys, let's go see Annabelle.
You know.
Oh, hold on, there's a new trailer.
What?
No, we're not going to see. No.
We're good.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Freestyle. I'm Scott.
I'm Clint. JP.
And it's Friday, so we went and saw another movie. Reluctantly, we did go see Annabelle. I Like Your Dolls. Tagline to Annabelle. Directed by John R. Leonetti and written by Gary Dunberman.
Starring Annabelle Wellis, Ward Horton, Tony Amandala, and Alfred Woodard.
And the plot of this movie is pretty much after a home invasion of their neighbors, and at least them bringing into their house of satanic cultists that bleed all over a really creepy doll. Turns out the devil comes up and possesses the doll, looking for a soul.
You know, that old thing.
I think the chick possessed the doll like a Chucky style, and then the devil
It did
was
give
like,
me a big
"Me and
Chucky
you are
vibe.
boys, so
Yeah.
we're gonna totally
Wait, the
get
devil-
somebody."
Yeah.
Who's the devil boys with?
That chick who killed herself and put herself into the doll.
Yeah, blood all
Oh, the
over.
crazy bitch?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so this is the part where we talk about the likes. For me, my like would be that it wasn't boring. It wasn't dull, it kept me on my seat. I had my hand on my face, I had my knees near my chest, I was like, oh, what's gonna happen? Crap like that.
Yeah, I would say pretty much the same thing. I mean, if you're going to see a scary movie, this movie is scary.
Seriously.
I watched it at 10% vision the whole time, where it was just like this. Like sometimes its eye would close, so it's just like half that, like maybe 5. But
Creepy.
yeah,
Creepy.
it definitely. If you want to see a scary movie, it's definitely scary. And then I also really like the husband. He was just a badass.
His name was John.
His name was John.
My name's John.
Wrecking home invaders. Ain't scared of demons at all.
So the differences are already shown between this John and that John.
He will kick my ass for sure.
For sure.
I run like a bitch.
Alright, what'd you say?
For me, I mean, there are like a ton of things I like about this movie, and whatnot. Between like it has like a really cool one continuous shot, like that starts the whole movie off for the most part with all the action. They were like a little bit on jump scares, but I feel like a lot of it was like cool.
He jumped a
atmosphere
lot.
Stuff. Yeah,
Everyone
Shit's the whole
jumped a lot.
row.
it was a scary movie.
I was more scared of Clint jumping.
Whatever. Didn't say nothing about Scott closing his eyes. All of a sudden, I'm the super bitch. See this beard? Yeah, like I think it had some pretty good characters. I think my favorite was the neighbor, even though you didn't get to see it that much. And
The girl or the guy?
the neighbor who
Ran the bookstore?
Yeah.
Oh. Ruby's mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was a pretty cool
She
character.
was.
I thought she might have.
I was in love with her.
I thought she was gonna get like the next movie was gonna be her crazy story.
Of her daughter.
I thought she was evil. I thought
Yeah,
was,
she
like,
did give off a
It's
kind of
just
like
like
a
creepy
creepy
shit
vibe.
starts happening. It's like, hey, here's this book. You want to be friends?
Yeah,
I bought this dress for your daughter. I don't know.
My
her.
daughter's dead. I like hanging out with your daughter.
It like could have gone either way with that character, but I didn't feel like she did a whole bunch of evil stuff, and then it was just like, or like
creepy as hell though.
I feel like she wasn't creepy enough to where like when she was revealed not to be a villain, it was just like, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
Turns out she knew the whole thing the whole time.
Yeah. Alright, and for dislikes, I didn't have too much for me. Like, I guess like for me, like the most unbelievable part of this whole movie is that anybody wanted to buy this doll.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that
but it's like,
yeah.
oh, I'm so glad you got me this thing. Just like,
You know, it almost looked like she was disturbed by it, but then she was like, "You did get it."
I'm in love with this doll, actually.
I know it my whole life.
yeah, well, like the way this thing looks like in The Conjuring and whatnot, it's like a little bit more. It's like all burnt up, and like one of its eyes is like broken and whatnot, so it looks even like worse.
So they
this one
cleaned it up for this one.
Oh yeah, this one's like a cleaned up version, so it's like a little
Even more creepier.
But it's just like all you need is a little bit of a shadow on this thing's face, and it's just like fucking scarier than the Satan showing up. And whatnot. And then
plaything.
yeah, and there was like a couple times where they like dragged out like some stuff, like you see her sewing, and there's a lot of close-ups of like the sewing machine and whatnot, and like at first I was like real like, oh my god, I don't want to see any fucked up thing with the sewing machine, but then like the part when it finally does happen, it's just like.
Oh, cut myself.
It like they cut to her hands. I want to say maybe like 8.
6 or 7 times.
It might have been like 8 times to the point where it's just like, shove her hand in there, goddammit, get it over with.
Yeah, they built up suspense with no real payoff.
Yeah, and then it's just like, oh, paper cut.
Yeah, as far as dislikes, I mean, it's more like just kind of general dislikes. Like, there's a lot of jump scares, and like, well, it's not that the jump scare bothers me, it's whenever they put like really loud music behind it. It's like, it's already scary, and they're just like trying to shock your system at the same time, so it's like trying to double scare you.
Yeah, and then your friends are jumping in their seats, scaring you like that.
Yeah, like, I appreciate scare, like genuinely scary, like, it's already scary. I don't need, like, you just fucking blast a subwoofer in my ear, just to like, oh shit.
I mean, there's like a difference between getting scared and getting startled, and I'm like, I don't
I was
don't
definitely
like going to startle movies.
Yeah,
Going scary
startled.
Yeah, and my other dislike, it just generally, I don't really like horror movies, so, I mean, I was pretty biased going into it.
Yeah, and I would say, like, dolls are super creepy. Like, they're playthings, but don't play with them, because they scare the shit out of me. No, fuck that. Chucky? No, get out of here. It's like Chucky's wife, but not the hot one.
This is Bride of Chucky. Wait, they already made that movie.
Yeah, they already did. And that doll wasn't that scary.
Oh man, what if they made like a love triangle movie with this doll? Hollywood, here we come.
Done.
Alright, so now we're gonna talk about our favorite moments, and for me, it was, there's this part where she goes down to fucking throw some shit in the lockup, and just leaves her baby upstairs by itself.
You know,
Well, it was safe.
I mean, was
Kind of.
had weird shit happened at like this new apartment and whatnot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like that, though.
No, that was like after the fucking, the baby, the chick running in and shit. That fucking scary. That was like after.
Is that the apartment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyways.
A lot of scary shit going on.
She goes down and then like it's all like, oh fuck, it's scary as shit. So like the lights are running out and she runs into the elevator and she's all like, all right, first floor, and the door's closed and it's like, woo, and then the door's just open, like the elevator didn't move at all.
And then it's hell.
It's still the dark room and it just goes back and forth like the door's shut and then they open, like your mind's like building up, like, oh shit, this is about to happen, something's about to happen, and then it opens again.
Gotcha, we're still here.
Yeah.
Unlike the sewing thing, I feel like that one like it was like long enough to like keep you on the edge of your seat for like a while, but then like it didn't overstay its like welcome and like changed it up and shit.
Yeah, and it was almost like they didn't want to insert the fear there. It was almost like you built the fear up for yourself with your imagination of like what's gonna happen the next time this door opens.
Like every single time, like I felt myself like lean over. He's like, "All right, see him, no, don't see him." You get closer, that bitch.
All right, yeah. What would you say your favorite moment is?
My favorite moment was they were in the apartment and the lady was really freaking out. So her husband, John, amazing guy, was like, "Baby, okay, look, I'm gonna get off work a little early. We're gonna have some dinner. We're gonna have some adult conversations." Okay. Yeah, we're getting into it. And next day comes, John never showed up. She over here by herself. The demon had dinner with her. The doll was like spilling tea and shit. It was crazy.
Setting records back up.
Yeah.
All right, what would you
Groovy
say?
music though. Groovy music.
For me, there was like, I guess it got kind of ruined in the trailer and whatnot, so I'm kind of glad I didn't see the trailer for this movie. But there's, where like I think like it's the first time she actually just straight up sees the girl that's haunting the doll and whatnot. And he sees her as like a little girl in like the hallway and shit, and like the door, she's like across the hall and the door starts closing, and then she starts like booking it and shit, and it's like, oh yeah, the door's gonna close, and she's gonna be strapping the door. It's like, fuck that, she's gonna hit it open, grow into a big bitch, and just go at you.
I'm a big kid now!
Yeah, and just like, I feel like that was like a nice inventive scare, and I fucking just like, holy shit.
That did happen.
It was clever.
Yeah, it was like, for me, it was between that and the scene, like, right after, or like, it closed up the elevator scene that Scott was talking about, where she's like running up and you see like the demon on the stairs and shit.
Console.
Like, there's just like that one shot where like, she turns like, and you're like, it's all complete black, so you just see like a little bit of a glint.
It was so great at this
glint?
moment. Everyone in the theater was just like,
Oh,
shit,
no, it's going down.
Come on.
He's down the stairs.
Because it's just like a full-on, straight-up, like, horror devil, but it's
Save me, Clint.
just like all on the stairs and shit.
Yeah, it's like he was down the stairs and like lightning flashed, and then he was just upside down, like his face just like right in her
Devil
face.
face, those red eyes.
Yeah,
Black
it was definitely scary.
Yeah, this movie, like, between, like, the girl and the devil and like, the doll, is, like, I feel like...
I wasn't scared of the girl.
I felt like I saw more of the girl and more of the devil than, like, I was like, oh yeah, that's right, there is a haunted doll in this movie.
What are you talking about? That doll was in every damn scene.
Yeah, but it didn't
Never
really
did
do
anything.
shit. It was just like...
It made that exact face.
I rolled over. Like in the one time where it looks like it's gonna move, it was just the demon picking it up, and like, oh, I'm back here too. Bitch.
Yo, yeah, I didn't even see the demon until you get close up. I was like, dude, that doll's floating.
We're gonna try and rate this thing. We usually do it in 1 through 5. I'm gonna give it a 3. I mean, yeah, I didn't really like hate it, but I didn't really like it either. If you want to see a scary movie, it's definitely scary. What'd you give it?
3. It was like Scott said, it was.
It's scary.
Yeah, it'll scare the shit out of you.
It
but
nailed that.
I'm not gonna go see it again or anything.
What are you gonna give it?
I'm gonna give it a 4. It almost was a 5. Like it just
Almost was a 5.
This was almost as good as Guardians of the Galaxy.
It was almost.
Like as far as I want from the horror movie, like I felt like real, like
It's scary.
yeah. But it like I don't know. It's just like really good, and I feel like well made. I felt like they knew what they were doing. If like
That doll was creepy.
as opposed to like the usual
For sure.
horror movie franchises like Saw and Paranormal Activity,
What?
I feel like there's like a little bit more to this one if they keep on going with it.
Yeah.
Like I much more enjoy seeing like maybe they don't have to keep on going with this like storyline, but the people who made these movies and whatnot, I feel like got a good head on their shoulders.
All right, well, that's gonna do it for our review this week. But you can, click the stuff, the like and subscribe. Helps us know that people are watching these videos.
So there's someone out there.
Yeah, someone.
Please.
Please.
Oh, dancers.
But you can also comment down there, maybe a movie coming out in the future you'd like to see us review, and we'll probably do that. It might come down to a coin flip, who knows. But other than that, I'm Scott.
I'm Clint.
I'm JP.
And you guys have a good weekend.
Bye.